What's up, everybody? I'm Rick,
And I'm Anna.
and welcome to our reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 152.
Welcome.
Anna, this is your first time watching Naruto Shippuden.
Yes,
We're just out of a filler arc,
thank God.
and now back to our usual reactions. So, what happened before the filler arc was, of course, Sasuke versus Kirobi.
Yes,
That was a difficult fight.
definitely was. Which, I mean, sure, Sasuke won in the end, but it felt like it was just pure luck.
But the skin of his teeth,
Yeah.
like they say. And then during the filler arc, we got another Jinchuriki, another tail beast being captured at the very end by Pain, the six tails.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is kind of where we are. So let us watch.
Oh, there it is. It is done, the sixth tail.
Only two left.
大丈夫なの？
サスケは俺が保証しよ
I don't know what to say about that. If you saw how he won that fight.
Naruto's back in the village.
I just remember that they still don't know about Jiraiya.
う。一人なのは知っている。
あいつのことを兄弟だと思っているからだ。
That takes another.
Yes.
Now that you know.
Oh, that smile. Painful.
うまくいかなかったらどうする？
どうやっ
So here's the conversation.
Yeah.
無理やりにでもか。もしそのサスケが木の葉を襲って
He thought of the possibility too.
It's Itachi.
Oh, Itachi, awesome.
そんなことするわけねえだろ。
サスケはまだ純粋だ。お前は奴を止められるのか？サスケを殺してでも。
Wow.
サスケと木の葉を天秤にかけられるのか？
Wow.
Big questions, huh?
Yeah. Questions that he asked himself, probably.
いや時に厳しい選択を迫られることだってある。
Here he speaks from experience.
Yeah.
サスケのことは諦めるんだの。早かれこうなる運命だったんだ。もう
Also, this makes more sense now.
忘れて切り捨てろ。選択
Or that Jiraiya would have these
Yeah.
thoughts
として生きるなら
because of Orochimaru.
賢くなれ。
But also because of Sasuke's story, like his family.
生きるのが辛い。
The way he said it, he was destined to live eventually.
Yeah.
賢いってのがそういうことなら、俺は一生バカでいい。
Oh, Naruto.
一人でももっとすげえ術編み出せ。すぐ自分の言葉は曲げねえ。それが俺の人道だ。
Of course, Naruto!
Naruto is pretty cool too.
Haha, the smile.
Oh, wow. What was that?
Eat some crow.
俺の力を分けてやった。その力使う日が来なければいいがな。
Oh, wow.
これから大事な用があるんでな。
あん
To
た
die.
イタチは何を
The
言っ
important task.
た？なんで俺に？
Oh yeah, you don't need to worry about Sasuke right now. He's doing fine. I mean, he's a little bit roughed up, but he's fine.
サスケ。
急ごう。もうすぐ合流地点だ。
Oh my god, that guy is still melted.
Sugetsu.
So yeah.
傷を癒す。それから木の葉だ。
No time to lose, huh?
Yeah.
真実を知った今、イタチの生き様を継ぎ、木の葉を守ることなど、俺には到底できない。平和を満喫している木の葉の連中も同罪だ。
That's pushing it, huh?
Yeah.
Everyone in the leaf is guilty too.
いや、
Because they're enjoying the
一
peace.
人で木の葉を全員やりたいからな。
That sounds different than what he said before.
Oh, he said he was just.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
あれだけの生き様を見せられてイタチの意志。
俺の命は里よりも重かったからだ。俺も同じだ。俺にとってイタ ちの命は里よりも重い
It's a bit messed up the way he's
Yeah,
interpreting it, but it's understandable, you know.
right.
差別しそして戦場を慕うこの葉の連中も
But see, that's what I was saying too.
全てが復讐の
Like knowing all of this, how could he ever go back?
奴らの大切な人間を片っ端から殺してやる
Wow, he went dark.
Yeah.
I completely understand where he's coming from, but I cannot agree with him.
こうした時憎しみのリスクを背負う
So deep to be.
Yeah.
記者の中にはこの葉の内派一族の者も今は先輩が後をつけています
Is that a very old man lifting some very heavy weights?
暁は許さんぞ暁我が弟よ待っておれ
You better hurry. Kakashi!
なんだかかし先生か
Oh no. It's the bad news time.
あれガマ親分にガマ騎士
Oh, I can't. I don't want to. Hold my hand. Why did the other two learn before Naruto?
お前はジライエちゃんの弟子に間違いないかいの
ジライアちゃんちゃんってエロ仙人をガキ扱いかよジライア様の死ですね
エロ
え
仙人とはな
You better listen.
Respect the toad.
あれ方じゃから話せばええのかのそうじゃなとりあえず言っておくがジライアちゃんが戦死した
Oh my god, my hand. You're squeezing it so much.
何言ってんだ
かつての教え子だったんじゃ
教え子って
Luckily, the toad was there and has all this information to bring back, you know.
と呼んで
Yeah.
臨海大戦の混乱の中
It's gonna make a great difference.
戦場となった雨隠れでジライアは身寄りのない
And she remembers who those kids were.
Yeah.
このペインってやつは一体
They're not showing Naruto. Have you
なんですって
noticed?
Oh.
They're having this whole conversation. They haven't shown Naruto
メガンは
Yes.
ever since they told him.
とされる陸道仙人が持っていたと言われる
I
当
think
日
Naruto is
神話レベルの話だ
out of it.
けど
伝説の同日倫理観何かからくりがあるのかもしれん
I mean, didn't he give
ジ
the
ライアちゃんだけが奴の秘密に気づいたんじゃ
the trick?
メッセージを残して倒れたんじゃそれがこれ
He
じゃ
left a message, but he
It's
couldn't.
pages from his book
He couldn't talk.
暗号
or chapters or something.
ばあちゃんが行かせたのか
Oh wow.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, do you think she could have stopped him?
そうだ
なんでそ
But you remember, she didn't want him to go.
Yeah, true.
ばあちゃんはエロ仙人の性格よく分かってたんだろうたった一人でそんな危ないところに
それが年寄りのかっこよさというものだろうの
This is so emotional.
ナルトどこ行くの
To smash something, probably.
五代目ほかげになってたら綱根のばあちゃんにこんな無茶はさせなかった
That's so unfair to her.
Yeah.
But he's angry, you know.
He's angry and he's hurt himself, you know.
ナルト
ちゃんをまっすぐにしたっとったのがようわかった予言の子はあの子であってほしいとそう願
Hope.
わずに
But he's not sure that it's Naruto.
Are you sure that it's Naruto?
Yes.
口寄せのジュースだ
なんでなんで
And all these memories.
Yeah.
エロ仙人と一緒に
And they're nice, like they're brightened up.
ただの取材旅行じゃねえのうちはな昔四代目ほかげを弟子にしていてなそんでお前はその四代目に面白いくら
He
い
says that.
said- yeah.
Yeah, as if he doesn't know. Yeah.
Right.
I guess back then you didn't think about it, huh?
No, not much. I think he must have been the most dedicated teacher Naruto had. I mean, Kakashi was also a great teacher, but Kakashi was always most focused on Sasuke, or to teach them like as a group. You know, Jiraiya was always focused on Naruto.
So yeah.
Actually, he, to be honest, he reacted better than I expected.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I'm half laughing, half crying. Those are harsh words though that he said, and you know, it's definitely something to think about. That he's still kind of a child if you think that he doesn't think that the other people there are also hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe even more than he is, you
Yeah.
know? Like he
Like,
can't comprehend that.
I mean, I feel sad for Naruto, but honestly, of all of them there, I feel the saddest for Tsunade. You know, I mean, that's a character person who literally lost everyone she cared about. That was the story of her life, you know?
And it just keeps going. And she made it very clear when he was saying he wanted to go, like, don't go, it's too dangerous, I've already lost too many people.
Yeah.
Like, they were even talking about the fact that they had just lost Orochimaru, right? Who
Right.
was an enemy of the village, but still
Yeah.
was their friend
Exactly.
long ago, you know?
And I feel like in both of their hearts, both Tsunade and Jiraiya, to the very end, they must have felt the way Sakura and Naruto feel, that he could still have been saved somehow.
Or even if they don't think so, they still don't wish that he was dead. Like, if
Yeah.
that makes sense,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, the way Jiraiya was talking to Naruto was very much like, give up on Sasuke, you know, having tried myself, this is not
Right.
going to work out.
Exactly.
So maybe they don't think that Orochimaru can be redeemed, but still to hear the news that he died, you're kind of like, oh, you know, it still
it's-
saddens you.
It's
you know?
over now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then she still loses the third member of her group, right? She's the
Right.
only one left. So the master, the fourth member, so the master is dead. The other two,
Yeah.
she's alone. And then the family members she's lost prior to that. So yeah, it's very difficult for her.
Yeah. I think it's difficult for Naruto too, mostly because, I mean, he lost a mentor, you know? Like I said, probably the only one in that whole village who ever dedicated his time only to Naruto, you know? And I think he never really had that.
Other than this,
Right, the first part of
the
this
first part
episode,
of the episode is Itachi's conversation with Naruto. What did you think of that?
I think it's particularly interesting to think about the conversation because, you know, for someone who wanted to protect his brother so much that he even valued his life, his brother's life, higher than, you know, the village that he killed his whole family to protect and all of that. It's like, if you think of the hierarchy here, to realize that, okay, now that I'm not here anymore, and he does find out what happened, because Itachi also took measures to try to prevent the truth from getting to Sasuke.
Yeah.
But if he does find out what happened, he kind of saw this coming, exactly what's
It
happening
could
now.
end in a
Yes.
path where Sasuke wants to destroy the
Yes.
village. Yeah.
To think, okay, he should be stopped in this situation.
The foresight, huh?
Yeah.
So what do you think he did? He shoved some crow down Naruto's throat.
I wonder, I think it's something that would help Naruto in a fight against Sasuke. Like maybe not necessarily so much that it would be used as a weapon, so more as a way to either protect himself or get himself out of like a corner, you know, in a fight against Sasuke. So it's something that he thought Naruto would need in case Sasuke attacks him, most likely with the Sharingan, with the Mangekyo Sharingan.
Okay.
Which he knew Sasuke would get because he knew he was going off to die.
Speaking of Sasuke, we got a new conversation between him and
Man,
Toby there, and
I'm not sure what
it's pretty dark.
his yes, very dark. I'm not sure if what he's saying now is true or what he said before is true. Because Sasuke is a player when it comes to that. He would tell everyone whatever he needs to in order to make things come out kind of his way. And maybe he wasn't like that in the beginning, but he's definitely growing into that. And he did say that his plan was to actually make the Akatsuki play into his hand
Yeah.
rather than be used as a tool by the Akatsuki. So I wonder if maybe telling Toby what he thinks he wants to hear is part of his plan.
Or is that just you trying to
I'm
make
not
him
saying-
less evil?
I'm not saying it's the case. He could have gone completely evil, you know. And if that is the case, I feel like it's very interesting in this situation in particular because we've been through this journey with him, you know, from the beginning, from the knowing absolutely nothing to finding out everything in the worst possible way, and literally one day too late, you know. So in this like situation, you completely understand where he's coming from. I was saying when after Itachi died and when we found out the truth about Itachi's story, that I feel like it was so well written and so well made to make the viewers or the readers, if you're reading the manga, feel the same way that Sasuke would feel. That we didn't appreciate Itachi when it was the time, and that's, you know, I mean, obviously for him it's so I understand where he's coming from, but he's obviously taking it way too far.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, of course, you can understand and agree up to a point.
Yeah.
You can be like, oh man, these elders, someone has to do something about these guys.
And I kind of agree with that. I never agreed to killing anyone, obviously, but I mean, that's the world that they live in, so...
Yeah. But then they push it, or he pushes it to like, all these villagers, everyone in Konoha was enjoying the peace Itachi died for.
Yeah.
They're guilty.
Right.
I'm like, oh wow, we jumped the gun here.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
And I feel maybe to a certain extent in the same way that Naruto feels like everybody in the village kind of like shunned him. Sasuke must feel the same way about, you know, finding out the truth about what had been done to his family even before, you know. Like they were
put in a
corner, yeah, like people were suspicious of them. So maybe in that way he also feels like, oh no, everybody took part in it, even if they were like actively going against my family.
Yeah. Well, we shall see what Sasuke's next move is as we continue reacting to more episodes of Naruto Shippuden. If you want to be there for those reactions, we invite you to
subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Like this video if you did, comment in the comment section below, and have a nice day.